Lindsey Davis is an English historical novelist, best known as the author of the Falco series of historical crime stories set in ancient Rome and its empire. Biography. Davis was born in Birmingham and after taking a degree in English literature at Oxford University, she became a civil servant. She left the civil service after 13 years, and when a romantic novel she had written was runner-up for the 1985 Georgette Heyer Historical Novel Prize, she decided to become a writer, writing at first romantic serials for the UK women's magazine Woman's Realm. Her dedication of the book Rebels and Traitors reads, "For Richard, dearest and closest of friends, your favorite book, in memory," and the author's website relates, "I am still getting used to life without my dear Richard. For those of you who haven't seen this before, he died in October." The author says in her publisher's newsletter, "The greatest recommendation I can give is that Richard, its first reader, thought it wonderful. He devoured chunks, demanding, bring more story. Even when he was in hospital, one of the last things Anne was ever able to tell him was that Rebels and Traitors was to be published by Random House. So I would be working with dear friends for his favorite book." Davis suffered from the eye condition keratoconus from childhood, and in adulthood had a corneal transplant, about which she has said, "A stranger's generosity freed me from years of pain and anxiety," and urges her readers to carry a donor card. Writing. Davis's interest in history and archaeology led to her writing an historical novel about Vespasian and his lover Antonia Caenus, for which she could not find a publisher. She tried again, and her first novel featuring the Roman detective Marcus Didius Falco, The Silver Pigs, set in the same time period, was the start of her runaway success as a writer of historical whodunits. A further 19 Falco novels have followed, as well as The Course of Honor, which was finally published in 1997. Rebels and Traitors, set in the period of the English Civil War, was published in September 2009, and Falco, the official companion, in June 2010. Master and God, published in March 2012, is set in ancient Rome and concerning the Emperor Domitian. In 2012, Davis and her publishers, Hodder and Amp Stoughton in the UK and St. Martin's Press in the US, announced that she was writing a new series of books centered on Flavia Albia, Falco's British-born adopted daughter and an established female investigator. The first title, The Ides of April, was published on the 11th of April 2013 in the UK, and its sequel, Enemies at Home, was published in 2014. Davis has won many literary awards, and was honorary president of the Classical Association from 1997 to 1998. Published works: Marcus Didius Falco, The Silver Pigs, Shadows in Bronze, Venus in Copper, The Iron Hand of Mars, Poseidon's Gold, Last Act in Palmyra, Time to Depart, A Dying Light in Corduba, Three Hands in the Fountain, Two for the Lions, One Virgin Too Many, Ode to a Banker, A Body in the Bathhouse, The Jupiter Myth, The Accusers, Scandal Takes a Holiday, See Delphi and Die, Saturnalia, Alexandria, Nemesis, Omnibus Editions, Falco on his metal, Venus in Copper, The Iron Hand of Mars, Poseidon's Gold, Falco on the Loose, Last Act in Palmyra, Time to Depart, A Dying Light in Corduba. Associated publication, Falco, the official companion. Flavia Albia novels, The Ides of April, Enemies at Home, and the 10th of June by Minotaur Books in the United States. Closing parenthesis. Deadly Election, The Graveyard of the Hesperides. Novella The Spook Who Spoke Again. Other novels: The Course of Honor, Rebels and Traitors, Master and God, A Cruel Fate. Awards and nominations. Shortlisted for the Georgette Heyer Prize for 2 unpublished works. Winner of the Authors Club Prize for Best First Novel in 1989 for The Silver Pigs. Winner of the Crime Writers Association Dagger in the Library for being an author whose work has given most pleasure in 1995. The Dagger in the Library. CW retrieved 17 August 2012. Winner of the first Ellis Peters Historical Dagger awarded by the Crime Writers Association in 1999 for 2 for the Lions. The Ellis Peters Historical Award. Retrieved 17 August 2012. Winner of the Sherlock Award for the Best Comic Detective in 2000 for Didius Falco. Awarded the 2010 Premio Colosseo, awarded by the City of Rome to someone who has enhanced the image of Rome in the world. Winner of the 2011 Cartier Diamond Dagger from the Crime Writers Association. Winner in 2013 of the first Barcelona Historical Novel Prize.